So, do we have the details of what happened in Malaysia and the ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia?
Well, what we do know is Cambodia it was the first one to express interest to have international intervention for the ceasefire. And this is understandable because Cambodia is a weaker party here. I mean, Thailand has like 10 times the size economy. They have a much larger population, much larger army. Thailand has all the cards on the table. And this what happened was very interesting because Trump also got involved.
Yeah.
Trump has called in and supposedly he said he threatened to raise tariff on both countries if they don't come to agreement. But I think this is more like a case of stolen valor because Trump, I think he really wants to get that Nobel Peace Prize. So he's gonna try to claim the credit for this. But I think the hard work is done by ASEAN because like both Cambodia, Thailand are ASEAN nations, and ASEAN has a vested interest to not to have a war in the region. Because the war is bad for business, and this is basically the same position from China's perspective as well. People like to say, "Oh, this is a proxy war between U.S. and China because Cambodia is a China ally and Thailand is a U.S. ally." And it's not quite that simple. Nothing is ever so black and white because China is very friendly with both nations, Cambodia and Thailand, and China has poured a lot of investment in both places. China do not want to see this fight at all. And whereas what happened with Donald Trump's call that was interesting because United States have tried to stay neutral. They try to act like, okay, we are, we're given equal, we're not assigning any blames. We just want you to stop. Like they have been trying to adopt very neutral tone, which is surprising because Thailand is a lot closer to the United States. Thailand is a non-NATO ally of the U.S., whereas U.S. had for the past couple decades, have been on very testy relationship with Cambodia. U.S. have been funding all the opposition parties in Cambodia trying to do regime change, and that didn't work. So the fact that U.S. is adopting a neutral tone, that's going to have implications because from Thai side, they're going to feel a little bit hurt over this because they're like, you're supposed to be my buddies. What the hell are you doing? Why are you trying to appear impartial? And Cambodia is receiving this very positively. The Thai military, people don't realize, they also have been kind of on the opposite ends with United States, because U.S. for the past decades have been supporting the opposition party to the military and the monarchist faction. Because the United States supported the Shinawat Senior, they supported his sister, and then
Daughter.
United States supported the daughter and the other billionaire part, the Move Forward Party. Like, because if you look at the international English language coverage of the Move Forward Party in Thailand, there it's the coverage is glowing, like he is a young handsome suave billionaire who talks the talk, and who will lead Thailand to the 21st century. But if you actually look at what the guy was actually saying, especially English, he was saying stuff like our country has been like getting too close to China in the past few years. I feel like we need to, give a chance to our other allies like Japan, Australia, United States, to kind of balance things out a little bit, right? But anyway, so there's that thing going on. Like U.S. have its hands in all kind of pies, right? And so and most recently, how the ceasefire worked out and how U.S. chose to strike a very neutral tone, not to favor Thailand or Cambodia. This is going to cause a lot of hurt feelings on Thailand side, especially from the Thai military, because they would have expect U.S. to somewhat favor them because, hey, we're allies, right? Well, what are you doing, man? You support our opposition party trying to get rid of us, and then now you're trying to side with Cambodia. They will see that as the U.S. siding with Cambodia. They won't see as U.S. neutrality. Whereas Cambodia really, like, they really taking this as a favorite step, and like they're gonna sing praises of Trump. And Trump, that guy loves flattery, man. If you just butter him up a little bit, he's gonna give everything you want. So I expect to see Cambodia and U.S. tie is gonna start warming up, and the U.S. tie might start to cool down. And what people also don't realize that how it's not people like to have very simple binary concept. Oh, Thai is supported by U.S., Cambodia is supported by China. It's a proxy war. No. The Thai military, they also have very deep institutional ties with China, because this dated back to 1979 when Vietnamese army invaded Cambodia to oust Khmer Rouge. And at that time, the Vietnamese army arrived at the Thai border, and the Thai military were freaking out, and they were worried that Thailand will be next. And so that's when they sought help of China. I was in Thailand in April. I met with the head of the Thai Chinese Cultural Association. He told me the story. He said, yeah, back in 1979, the Thai military tasked the Thai Cultural Association, which is ostensibly a cultural association, tasked them to make contact with the Chinese government. And that's when the Thailand and China start moving closer. Now they're at the point where Thailand is buying warships, they're buying air defense systems, they're buying tanks from China in more recent years. And as we talk about on your show about China-Pakistan relationship, these military purchases is actually a long-term relationship building exercise. Because once you buy those hardware, you're going to need to send your folks over for training. You're going to invite people come to you to train, and you will do joint exercises. Thai military recently did a joint military exercise with China, right? But because this is always the Thailand, they always try to they'll try to accommodate all the powers, right? They don't want to be on the U.S. bad side. They definitely don't want to be on China's bad side. So they try to play nice with all sides. So the idea that somehow Thailand Cambodia is a proxy war is with Thailand, U.S. back, Cambodia, China back. That's not the picture. That's not how it's going. But what is clear is a war between Thailand and Cambodia is not in the interest of either ASEAN or China, because they don't want to see instability in the region. And China absolutely hate it, because war is bad for business. And China has a lot of investment in both Thailand and Cambodia. So they don't want that to happen. Whereas for U.S., it's actually an opportunity, because U.S. have been playing the role of a spoiler, in many regions. They're not the one that can offer. Long time ago, U.S. used to do Marshall plans, reconstruction of Europe. U.S. doesn't do that anymore. It's China that's offering to build infrastructure, build roads, ports, etc., and high-speed rails. And the only thing U.S. offer nowadays is military intervention or weapon systems, right? And the military bases. And even how Trump approached this, it was all sticks, no carrots. He said, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to raise tariff on you, right? If you guys don't sit down and have a ceasefire, I'm going to raise the tariff. It's all big stick and no carrots, right? And in the end of the day, China is the one that's putting real money on the table. So China and ASEAN are the one, because in the traditional Asian diplomacy, they prefer like behind the closed door. So there'll be lot more latitude away from the public eye. This is example would be like the China broker Saudi Iran deal. Nobody knew. Nobody knew what was going on until it was happening, until it was announced in Beijing, and the foreign ministers shake hands. Another thing happened is the Thailand Cambodian trade came to a standstill. You know, they each other recalled their ambassadors, but also people are start boycotting Thailand goods in Cambodia. And Thai is one of the major trading partner of Cambodia. So what happened right in more recent days? It was now there's more Vietnamese goods that's replacing the Thai goods on the shelves in Cambodia, because fundamentally Cambodia will still depend on their neighbors, and so like they're kind of caught in between of two very strong neighbors, Vietnam on one side and Cambodia on the other side, and so like I think Vietnam's influence in Cambodia will likely grow, because now that Cambodia is on the outs with Thailand. But more importantly, I don't think the Chinese influence will go away just because Cambodia is closing up to United States, because geopolitically, Cambodia is stuck between Vietnam and Cambodia and Thailand, and this is why they sought closer ties with China in the first place, because they wanted another outside power to balance out their stronger neighbors. And one of the U.S. isolation of Hun Sen government was just pushing Cambodia deeper into China. So even if his son Hu Mania tried to move Cambodia closer to United States, there's I think they're still in the neighborhood. The geopolitical reality, that means they will still um, have to try to forge a close tie with China, because they don't have a choice. They have got Cambodia, Vietnam, and China, and United States is simply too far. It's too far away.